Got a calculator out. Ready to go, man.
Hey,
Let's do it
everybody,
live.
I'm Big Will, and we're doing it live because I forgot something. At Discovery Bay and Who Dat were talking. We were looking over that book I graded real harshly, and they some other stuff. And anyway, we forgot. I didn't give y'all the breakdown of my first month selling comics.
No. First, we need to correct our errors from the last show. Mr. Unknown gets the our apologies. We looked at that book real close, compared it to some other books that we have here graded, and we agree with his grade that will be in the closer to a 6 than it would
Yeah.
be a 4.5. Big Will is
Apparently,
getting
they think
awfully
I'm harsh.
nitpicky on some of that grade. So if you get a raw book graded from Big Will, it's probably better than that. I'm just gonna tell you, because we looked at that and we owe Mr. Unknown a little apology there. We agree with your grade. It's probably gonna be a 6.
Yeah.
And then we realized that this guy forgot to give the numbers. So now let's give the numbers.
Yeah. So, Mr. Unknown, I had already told you I was happy with my purchase. I was before. I'm even more happy now because apparently I'm a bit harsh on grading, and they tell me it's closer to the 6 than the 5 that I was thinking after press and clean. So, we'll see what happens when I actually get the book back. But hey, I was happy before. I'm happier now. Now, as far as the month goes, just before we get into this numbers, I just want you to know this is not. I'm not going to be able to tell you my profit for everything, because almost everything I'm selling, I bought last year. I can't put that stuff on January's spreadsheet. That's not how taxes and everything works. So yes,
your inventory your inventory balance forward does work that way. You're carrying an inventory over from year to year.
So I just started the business.
You have to
January 3rd, I think, is the technical.
I know, but this is what you call your owner's equity.
I'm just letting you know, I've got to figure out how to put that on paper. I see my tax guy at the end of this month. We'll be able to figure it out, and then I can come back with actual numbers. But if you ask me, hey, Will, how much did you pay for that? I can tell you on pretty much everything in January. It's just not on the spreadsheets, what I'm saying.
I got you.
But anyway, so hey, Jack B again, and we picked up someone new, Captain Comics. Ahoy to you too, sir. So I wasn't able to print it because my computer's slow, but I got the spreadsheet on my phone.
All right.
So as far as new books that I bought a small collection. I paid $130 for it. Yes.
January only. We're talking January 1st, January 31st.
Yep. January 1 to
this
January
is the first 31 days of your new business. So I'm going to hear things like my subscription costs,
Yes, I have that in here. I've got, how I have it broke down is there's a column for book cost, selling fee, supplies/travel, grade press clean, separated shipping, which I'll explain what that is when we get to it. The state threshold, which is something I'm doing to make sure I don't sell too many things in one state in the year, which I probably won't do, but still got to keep up with it. And my cash in, what I actually brought in to the bank account. Those are the columns.
Where does the expense of like StreamYard and
that's supplies/travel.
Okay, supplies/travel picks up that expense. Gotcha.
Yeah, and I put what it is too, so I can separate it out if the tax guy's like, hey.
I love your categories. Your tax guy is probably going to give you a different little set of categories. Those are the ones you'll probably want to go on forward, after he talks to you, because they break out certain things like postage and subscription all have to be separate line items.
Yeah.
And I know you're grouping them together now. Go ahead.
But the way I'm doing it, I can easily do that if he tells me to.
Yeah.
So we're still good deal. So the only books I bought in January were a small collection out of Huntsville that cost me $130. That's gas and everything. $130 is what it cost me there.
Total number of books.
I'm not 100% sure because I still have some that need to be bagged and board, but probably around 250.
250. Ooh, nice pickup.
Yeah, most of them are worth $1 to 50
cents. Hey, that's double your money.
but there's a few there that the biggest one is $20.
But I'm saying
I did good.
of the 250 of them, not 245 of them are dollar books, right?
There's about 50 that have priced more than $1.
That's well worth it because you were
Yeah,
only
that's
50 cents. You're only, they're talking about 50 cents a piece.
But
Nice.
the cool thing about it is in April, the comic book convention that I have a booth at has Gates McFadden, Brett Spiner, John Delancey, and William Shatner. It has Star Trek people, and there was like 100 books for Star Trek in the collection that I didn't have any of.
Those are going to not be in the dollar bins. Those are going to be in the $2 and $3 bins.
So anyway, that's
think
the
about
only
it.
thing
50-cent
in
unit
book
cost. That is just awesome. That's good.
Yeah. Now, as far as selling fees goes, if I sell on, like I sold a couple books to you, JB, and it was through PayPal invoice. Yep. So all I had to pay was 4% to PayPal. That's it. I did sell one book on Shortbox. For those of you that don't know, Shortbox,
flat 10.
It's annoying, but they make it really, really easy. They just take out 10%, and you don't have to worry about shipping or anything. 10. But that means that I can't separate out the shipping, but that's okay. And
you everything don't need to separate out the shipping. It's not your expense.
Well, everything else as far as selling
supplies
is eBay.
Ooh.
Yeah, everything else is eBay. eBay charges 14%. It's the most expensive place. But anyway, so supplies and travel. Oh, well, let me tell you, my total selling fees was $121.06. That's my total selling fee for January. Now, supplies/travel, I do stamps.com for $18 a month, and that allows me to get discounts on shipping.
Subscription. Yeah. So that's a subscription.
I traveled.
Put that in that.
Yeah, I paid $15.11 for some office supplies. And the only other thing for January is my mileage, and that was 88.7 miles. And this is a special year with the government. For those of you that don't know, they're allowing you to do 65.5 cents per mile.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
Yeah. So we actually had to add the stamps because I forgot it. So my total is the $15.11. It has to have the 18 added to it. So like $31, $32, something like that. Grade Press Clean, I had a $125 order. I had a $198 order and an $88 order. So my total is $411 for Grade Press and Clean. Next thing is separated shipping. What that is in Alabama, if you separate out the shipping, in other words, I sold those things to you, JB, I had X amount per book and I had X amount in the shipping that totaled what I told you would pay. By separating that out and telling you, and then using something like the Postal Service, Alabama does not require me to do sales tax on that shipping. But if I do short box, I still have to pay sales tax on it because it's not separated out. So for separated shipping, $96 is what I shipped in January. Now, I keep up with where I do each state because if I do up to 200 sales or $100,000 in 1 year to a single state, I'll have to worry about their sales tax. Odds are I'm never going to hit the money, and I probably won't ever hit the amount of sales, but I still just keep up with it just in case. That'd be great if I did that much in sales, wouldn't it? And then as far as cash in to the bank, I made $770.63. And what's up, lady? What's up? Oh, wow. Poppin' Sons. I haven't had him in there in a while. Biggie's in there.
Biggie Shrek.
Yeah, so that is my total month right there. Cash brought in is $770.63. So what you do when you pay taxes or sales tax, because I don't charge people an additional sales tax, they won't like that. So what you do is you take your $770.63, you add in your selling fee, then I subtract my separated shipping, and that's the amount that I work with for sales tax. So what you got to do is divide by 1.09 because 9% is our sales tax in my state. It's actually pretty high. And then that tells me what I input, that the state goes, okay, well, the sales tax on that is this. Here's what you pay. And that would be the bill. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 sales. That's it. 9 sales in January equaled 770.63.
Wow.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
Just starting out too. I think that's pretty good.
Yeah. So that's out of the whole month of January. We're in what? This is the 10th day of February. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 sales so far. So I'm doing a lot more in February, and I still got
Oh, yeah.
I got 20 different things on my eBay that half of them I already had bids on, so that'll be something going on there. And then hopefully I can do more stuff like, YouTube sales. If I can get that going, all I got to worry about is the PayPal fee, 4%, much better than the 14 that eBay charges. And with Shortbox, man, I don't know what it is. It might be the kind of books I have, but all I've ever sold is that one book from January. I had up to 25 books up there for sale.
I don't know about Shortbox. I don't have anything on Shortbox anymore.
I'm not either. It's just they
It
just
didn't
not enough
sell.
copies. People,
And it was just more of a headache of me, trying to maintain deleting shit off of there that I sold on other platforms. I'm like, oh, I'm deleting another book. Deleting another book. I'm deleting another book.
I sold 11 things so far on there, and I think I sold probably 8 or 9 of the 11 last year.
I did great when I first got on there, but
I'm focusing mainly on. I'm going to try and get on some YouTube stuff. For some reason, I haven't been able to get on a YouTube auction for a while, so I said, screw it, and I'm going to try and do my own 1st of March with some other people. But YouTube, in person, and eBay is where I'm finding people are actually buying.
Yeah, I've got a log for YouTube. I was on 10 times in January on YouTube selling books. Just a little log. And then I'm trying to do twice a week on my Whatnot, but I put a lot of time into setting them up, and sometimes I can't get them set up in time.
Yeah.
So
I would like to do once a week on YouTube, but so far I haven't been able to manage to get on a show.
And I had me and Dustin from two brothers. We did an IG. It was basically a tester because we didn't really promote it, and I told him, and he agreed with me, if we could get at least one sale each, it's a success because we didn't promote it. We basically just said, look, like I did a preview because I was supposed to be on another sale, so it didn't fall through. So we end up doing that. I actually had 2 sales, and I think he had 3.
Wow.
So I'm like, we're already planning on doing maybe 2 or 3 weeks from now. We're gonna do maybe every 2 weeks, every 3 weeks, whatever it is, but promote it, because we had over 25 people, 30 people like on a no promotion.
I can't get 25 people in my YouTube channel anymore.
Yeah, but I would say, I have more followers on IG than I have on YouTube. I have almost 3,000. I literally have almost double. So
that's my problem too. Is I would like to figure out how to do it on IG. Maybe do what you did, because I've got I think close to 1,500 on IG, but barely over 500 in the.
Well, how about this? We could make a tentative plan. You could join us whenever we do it. We're going to try to do it on a Saturday, and during the day, not like late night. None of that during the day. Yeah. But we're going to do it on a Saturday, and the more you can do 4 people, up to 4 people, but because it helps us out. Because we literally blew through books in 30 minutes, and we bullshitted for another 30 minutes. And then we got sales, and we were like, all right, we're leaving. And then everybody started saying, oh, offer. We were like, yes.
Well,
nice.
my thing is most of the stuff I have is like books that would be good in a bundle. Like I got a bunch of
Mhm.
Bronze Age Avengers and some Bronze Age Thor. Yeah, some of them might be worth $2 to $5. Most of them are $2 or $1 books. Those would be great for a bundle and just start them off at like $1 a piece. See where it goes.
Mhm. Yeah.
So
And,
I'm looking to
and
do
it'll be
that.
it'll be a change of pace. It'll be a change of pace with us too, because we have might have a couple of $100 books up until a few $100 books. So it's like we didn't really have anything
Yeah.
like under $100.
Well, see, that's one thing that I had on Shortbox is almost all my books were under $100, and they just wasn't selling. So I have one book on there right now, and pretty soon I'll probably just take it off and not fool with Shortbox because there's not enough people on there. They're not buying. It's a great idea. They make it really easy, but I can't do my shipping thing, and I can't. There's not enough people to get things sold, so I'm gonna have to just give up on it until something happens, I guess.
Yeah, but on the shipping thing, you're not incurring any costs. You're not collecting any money for shipping. It's not collected in the total value that you see on your invoicing. It's not
Well,
there.
for
That
Shortbox,
for
they
Shortbox, that seller pays shipping and sales tax separate from what the number that you see on your on your true up.
They don't pay
there's
my
no
state sales tax. They pay where they are sales tax, and I just have to. All I have to work with
Why,
is
so
the
what if
after-
they're paying sales tax in their state? Why are you collecting sales tax in your state?
because I am in my state. I have to have sales tax in my state because that's where I'm at, and they have to do sales tax in their state because they're the ones purchasing. They are in their state. They
I
have
don't know about
Nexus in their state. I have Nexus in my
I
state.
can't wait for you to sit down with your accountant. That's going to be so fun. I can't wait for the after show. I want to be on the first show after your meeting with your accountant.
You see the notebook he has from the accountant.
Yeah, definitely. That's going to be the show. Anyway, gentlemen, I am going to have to jet here. It looks like I got some things that are going to be coming up here in the next couple of minutes. Is there anything else we want to do in this one?
Well, let's add up real quick and see how.
Oh,
we're
yeah, you
doing
didn't give us a
far in
total.
February. You got a calculator ready?
I do.
All right, here we go. I'm going to give you the dollar and cents. 26 and 10 cents.
Got it.
21 and 47 cents.
Down to the last penny. Got it.
94 and 64 cents.
64 cents. Got it.
41 and 95 cents.
Sorry.
41 and 95 cents.
I messed up.
41.95.
I got it.
You're going? Good.
I'm adding correctly.
He was the backup because JB fat fingered it already.
90.34.
90 and 34 cents.
Yeah. 81 and 22 cents.
Okay.
42 and 80 cents.
All right.
34 and 13 cents.
Mm-hmm.
37 and 73 cents.
All right.
21 and 19 cents.
All right.
$101.49.
That it?
That's it so far this month.
You got 500. You probably ain't gonna be able to see it, but $593.06.
And I got about 250 to 300 guaranteed coming once the auctions end, if they ended today, but they've got days left on them on eBay. So we're going to do more this month than last month.
In a shorter month.
Well, by the half mark of this month, we'll have more. So
you are well on your way, my friend. Well on your way.
Well, I told you my goal was 10,000 for the whole year, so I think I'll be okay.
That's awesome.
At the rate I'm going right now,
the rate you're going, you're going to break that.
Yeah. Russell, do you set goals at the beginning of the year of what you think you want to do in sales?
Not really.
No.
I don't. I just want to do better than I did last year, which I have been.
Yeah.
I know the numbers. I write all my numbers down, but I just want to do better. And sometimes you take losses, but sometimes you make way better gains. So, so it's I just want to do better than last year. So I've done better.
I kind of felt like, the first 3 years when wink, wink, allowed to kind of lose money as you set this whole thing up, right? And I did that, and then I made a little, and then I made a little bit more, and they said, well, you're gonna have to pay this in tax rate now because you're not gonna lose again. And I put a big goal on this year. I was on 18 times in January. 8 times on YouTube and 10 times on Whatnot. That's almost every other day I am selling comic books in January. I got a big goal, so we'll see if it happens.
Yeah, you set those goals, and you got to knock it out of the park. It's just I did better because of some, FF4. I'll just say that Fantastic Four #4.
Yeah.
So it's the only reason I did really well. So
well, my goal is not only the 10,000, but to have cash flow. I'm not worried this first year about making a profit. I mean, I'm going to try, obviously, but if I don't, that's fine. I want cash flow to happen. I want to be able to do different stuff, have all my supplies, get those expenses that are sort of one-offs,
build your inventory
this year, and then we worry about it. And with that, we're 21 minutes in. This is a sort of a part 2 from last time. I'll add some. Actually, I won't need to add anything. Actually, I already did it. So we'll see you guys later. Thank you for watching. Lady Fantastic, Biggie, Shaq, Jack B, and whoever else dropped in.
Cantonese Comic Kid.
We'll see you guys later.